Take 2. Let's see if this works. Chat if you can hear me. Hopefully everything's working smoothly now. Just now in the previous stream, thank you for your help. I have no idea why there was no sound, but I'm connecting in a different way this time. So fingers crossed there's no issues. Amazing. Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me with that. Don't know how to fix it in the future. Don't know what I did to fix it. Who knows? Who knows? So the plan today is, well, the plan for the past week has been to plan the HANDPANUARY patterns. HANDPANUARY is back in January. Very excited. And you guys who are in the community, those of you who are in the WhatsApp group, you've been helping me with figuring out what to do for HANDPANUARY. There is finally a plan. I know what I'm doing. I just have to compose the pieces now. And I've been delaying it and doing lots of other things instead. And so I thought I would just go live because A, I haven't done it in a while, and B, it will force me to have to actually do it. Because people are watching. So thank you for being my accountability buddies. Let this also be an opportunity for you to do work that you should be doing while I hang out with you. For me, it's the middle of the workday. It's 2:30, 2 p.m. For some of you, it might be middle of the workday, or you're just starting the day. If there's things that you should be doing, let me know what they are. Let me know what you're up to. And we'll do the things that we should be doing together. Right now I'm just playing around with, this is not a pattern for HANDPANUARY, I've just been really enjoying this little Lydian, Aegean-ish pattern. So, I have, I wrote down what I'm going to do in a notebook that I don't have with me. You can get a head start. I'm not going to be sharing any of the notation here on the stream, and I'm going to try not to make it let you in on exactly how the compositions are going to go, because that would be a disaster. Otherwise no one will join in with HANDPANUARY. So, did I make notes on the computer? Let's find out. HANDPANUARY, HANDPANUARY. HANDPANUARY 2026. Yeah, here we go. We've got titles. Very exciting. Again, let me know what you guys are up to. Let me know what you're working on right now. It doesn't have to be HANDPAN related. Just want to know where we're all at. We can hang out and do our jobs together. What do you call that? Co-working, I guess? There's a word for what we're doing. I don't know what it is. Okay. So, last year I was so inspired that it just kind of all happened easily. This time I'm finding it a little bit trickier. So, I'm going to use these bad boys. HANDPAN playing cards, courtesy of Rosie Bergonzi. Head to her website, send her an email, ask her where to buy them. I'm just going to pick some chords and we're going to compose something with it, and it's going to be the first HANDPANUARY pattern. That's the goal. Hey Laura. Amazing. Okay. This one, whatever that is. And this one, whatever that is. Let's find out. A minor and G. E minor 7 and G5. I want to make that G more interesting, probably. Maybe a little G sus. Or full G minor. A minor, G minor is kind of... We could start on the G minor. Fun fact for D-Cud players out there. If you start on G minor and play a chord progression where you make G your home, that will put you in the Dorian mode, which is the same as the La Serena scale. I think? Yeah. I saw the chat, I haven't had a chance to listen to your piece yet. But it seemed like everybody liked it. I don't think you've won Ugly Piece Prize yet. And I think people liked it too much. Do all fifths, that would be cool. Keep it super open. Maybe this. like it. I wouldn't have chose that usually. Let's write that down. This is the bit that's boring for you, where I'm writing. 1, 2, 3, what? What? 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is my notation? Happy midweek, by the way, guys. I hope your week's going all right. This is the midweek hump. I feel like it's been a funky week for me. The last week, I've been away for a little bit. I went to Sing-a-Ding in Spain, which was super nice. I also visited home, and I visited London, and I've been all over the place. And so I've been away from home for a couple of weeks. So coming back, you know how it is. Coming back is always a bit of a challenge. It always feels a little bit strange, a bit difficult to get back into the routine. So that's where I'm at right now. I've just been spending the last few days just doing what I want to do and avoiding tasks that I should be doing. But now, since kind of yesterday, I'm like, yeah, back on it, which feels good. So B flat 2, 7, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Let's do it like that. 1 E and a 2 and 7, 1 E and a tack. 1 and 5, tack. Sorry that I'm not showing you what I'm doing right now, but gotta wait till January. 4 and 8. Hello, Florida. Hey, Jen. Nice. Welcome to the world of handpan. Yeah, great. That'll do. Cat. Handpan is singing back to me. Needs to happen after this. Concept this year of HANDPANUARY, I'll let you into the secret now, is that we're going to kind of extend the patterns a little bit. So the feedback that I got this year was that it was great learning a new thing every day, but that you wanted to also be able to develop and expand your pieces. So this year, what I'm going to try and do is still have a new thing every single day, but work in chunks of 3. This is the first time I'm saying this out loud on the internet. Should I do this? Yeah, why not? Work in chunks of 3. So there's going to be a pattern A, a pattern B, and then some kind of fill, drill, exercise that's going to put those things together to create the final piece. So every 3 days you'll have a new mini composition, and it will be a little bit more expanded than in this year's HANDPANUARY, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to see how that will work, because I wanted for it to still be able to be quite drop-in for general YouTube viewers, but I also want it to have a bit more expandability for those of you that are properly committed, and that's you guys that are here on the stream, I'm sure. Hey Sylvie, thank you for being here. Amazing. It's so good that loads of you were here at HANDPANUARY. This is great. This is so good. Cool. I think I wrote down some drill ideas as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. One E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. I hope future me remembers what all of this notation means. Dun. Nope. 1 4 1 4 4 1 4 1 1 4 1 4 4. Ding, 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 leading into something cool. I want to get that A minor 7 in there. Tricky. We're up for the challenge though, right? HANDPANUARY is going to be funky this year. Last year it was very meditative, very peaceful, very chilled. I think it's going to be funky this year. That's hard though. I need to simplify that. Still hard. Maybe that's enough. Let's start there. I gotta write this down. Okay, section B is one and ding, doom, 1 and 2, 2 and ding, 4, 1 tack. So it's just dum tack all the way through. 1 tack, 2, 1 tack, 2, 3, 1, 2. Just keep it that simple, and then the trickier version will be 1, 2, 1 and 2, and 3, That's groovy, man. And then let's just keep it like that. So this note to self. We have our first Hanuary pattern, everybody! How exciting. It's finally happening. This one's got a paradiddle in it. Let's see if we can play it. It's a good start, isn't it? Can I play it? Because if I can't play it, you can't play it. Oh, maybe you can. Who knows? Sounds like Africa. Can't believe Hanuary is going to be the perfect closing. Yeah, you've been playing exactly a year. I wonder, I'm super curious to see who's going to show up, you know? Who's going to get a handpan for Christmas and join the community this year, you know? We were all new this year. It was the first time I ran the community alongside. So it was the second Hanuary, but it was the first Hanuary with the community space. So I'm super curious to see what happens now, as we've already got such a good, strong foundation of people. I'm just curious to see what happens as new folks arrive and start their journey with us. Super exciting. Okay, so what do we got? Straight into everything's very on the beat. change it up a bit. 'Cause otherwise it's all too similar. I know I always say repetition is where it's at, but too much repetition's not where it's at. Oops. What does P mean? I don't know. Okay. Got it. Got a piece. There's the first one. Okay, it only took 30 minutes. So, what's that? 30 patterns? 30 minutes per pattern? Let's see how this goes. This is decode. And let's do this times 4. And then into this, and then that builds up. That's fine. Stop. Into this. Great. A. B. Hey. Thanks, gang. Just need to figure out how I'm gonna... Well, anyway. Cross that bridge when we get there. Insert page break. New piece. Check. First decode piece done. What shall I do? Shall I stay on the decode or shall I move on to a different instrument? What do you think? The only scale that I can't do today is Aegean, because I don't have that with me. Or do I? Maybe I do. I just have to figure out how to plug it all in. Let's move on to the Amara. Why not? So the plan is, here are the scales that I'm going to do. Kurd, Celtic, Amara, same thing. Low Pygmy, Aegean, you'll be pleased, Aga, and Pygmy. I think that's it. Yeah, no Sabai this year. There wasn't as much interest for the Sabai. And we're replacing the Sabai with the Aegean. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on the Kurd. 4 full pieces on the Kurd. 2 on the Low Pygmy, 2 on the Celtic, 1 on the Pygmy, and 1 on the Aegean. Quick fun fact, and I'm going to say this every time it comes up, I do not like the names Low Pygmy and Pygmy, because A, I think it's weird naming scales after peoples, Celtic, Kurd, all that stuff. I think it's strange. And B, the Pygmy and the Low Pygmy are 2 completely different scales, and that confuses people because a lot of people call the Low Pygmy Pygmy, but it's not. It's not the same thing. And Low Pygmy does not mean F2. It doesn't mean a low ding, like a 2, something with deep bass. It actually refers to the layout. So my F Low Pygmy is actually an F3. It's actually quite high. But the thing that makes it a Low Pygmy is the fact that the gap between the ding and note 1, if you've got a Low Pygmy, you'll notice that when you play those 2 notes together, they clash because they're notes next to each other on the keyboard. They're like super close and they clash. And that means that the scale starts low. The scale on the outer circle is low. It's a Low Pygmy. A Pygmy is a different scale entirely. I have those 2 pans with me, but they're next door, so I'll grab them in a moment. No, I'll grab them now, and I'll show you what I mean. Bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Pygmy. Pop you there. Low Pygmy. We'll take a dance break. Okay, so this is a Low Pygmy. This is an F Low Pygmy. It's not an F2. I don't have an F2. My housemate does. Maybe I should make a comparison video. So this is an F Low Pygmy. They clash because it's F straight to G, F, G, right? Usually on most handpans, the kind of common census, the common way to design scales is that there's a bit of a jump between the ding and the first note. This is a D and an A. D, E, F, G, A. The D and the A are a 5th apart. They're 5 notes apart, which means that they play beautifully together. And it means that the scale is a little bit higher than the root notes, the ding itself. But on the Low Pygmy, and this one happens to be an F, F, straight to G, so the ding is almost part of the scale. So you're kind of less inclined to play it like, you know, to kind of ding ride and play loads of groove on the ding, because the ding doesn't set itself apart from the scale, it's part of it, you know? Let me just see what you can see. There we go. The pygmy is more like a regular scale layout. So it begins, handpans everywhere. This is a C sharp pygmy from a lyre. We've got the ding, which is C sharp, and then we jump 4 notes, I believe. This should be an F sharp, C, D, E, F, yeah. So it's different from the curd. The curd jumps 5 notes, D, E, F, G, A. The low pygmy jumps 1, F, G, and the pygmy jumps 4 notes. So it's a different scale entirely. Fun note about the pygmy, because it jumps a 4th here, the ding is not actually the root of the scale, it's actually a modal scale. It's a C sharp Phrygian mode, which is a bit of a funny mode. It means that when you play it up and down, it feels like it never ends. Because actually, the actual full note scale is F sharp. It's an F sharp minor. This is chord 1. So, another fun fact, C sharp pygmy and F sharp low pygmy jam perfectly together, just in case you're on the lookout for jam pans. Anyway, I digress. Oops. Let's compose on the pygmy, shall we? While it's here. Why not? Let me catch up with comments. Yeah, exactly. D curd is the most versatile, but F low pygmy is just so beautiful to play. Yeah, because the F low pygmy is, you know, it only has so many notes on it. It's a pentatonic scale, unless you have it extended. It's only got 5 notes, so you really can't go wrong. It really forces you to play in a certain way that's super meditative. And because of the layout, because it doesn't jump that 5th, the chord shapes are quite funny, they're quite strange. So chord 1 is this. There's some funny chord shapes, so you can't access them super easily, so it really forces you to play in arpeggios and play super meditatively. Whereas the curd, the shapes are like really clear and simple. Yeah. Yeah, big fan of Martin Martin. He's a great player. All right. I don't have any cards for the F low pygmy, so I'm just gonna have to come up with something. Let's do it. Yeah, I should make a video on that. I should have just recorded this and I could put that little segment out as a video. I didn't think about that. I'm gonna hit record on my local thing, so if I say anything clever, I've got a clip of it. Cool. All right, let's compose another piece. Something easy. I'm just gonna jam for a bit to get inspired. Cool, you gotta pick up with your pans. Nice, yeah, I recently picked up the Big Sky, Strymon Big Sky reverb. Super fun. No. Also, if you have an extended handpan, let me know in the chat if you've got something extended. I might start making videos with extensions now that there's more and more people. I want to do something not super like obvious, you know. I never learned the chords on my F low pygmy. I'm just really lazy with this instrument because it's just so beautiful. Whatever you do, you've got an extended F low pygmy. Ah, okay. Great. Great. I'll start with the F low pygmy, I guess. F low pygmy or F2, F3 or F2. Let me know. Those are different layouts. Desert Rose as well. Sweet. I guess I'll start with the F since everybody's got an F. Goodness me. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I have got in front of me, I've got my diagram of all the chords on the F low pygmy because I can never remember the chords on this instrument. And then I've got Rosie Begonzi's playing cards in D chord because they're the only set that I've got, I think. It's also the only one that exists unless you get the open playing cards. But I'm going to use them still to figure out what chords to play because they have what chord number they are written on them. This is chord 5, right? This is chord 5, 7. So I can still figure that out. Chord 5 on my instrument is C, so I just have to play a C7. I don't know how to make it a 7, but we'll figure that out as we go. All right. Yeah, the D Aegean is similar. Yeah, the D Aegean. Yeah, the first note in front of you is the minor scale. So D Aegean is in. What is it in? You'll know. I'll go. What's the first note on your D Aegean? Is it F sharp? Is it F sharp? If it's F sharp, that's a great set. D Aegean, C sharp pygmy, F sharp low pygmy. So that would mean that F low pygmy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there. All right. Top card. Chord 5, which is C. Bottom card. Chord 7, which is D flat. And chord 3. Oh, this is going to be a nice major song. This worked out really well. That couldn't have gone any better. Okay, so let's do 5, 7, 3. Maybe. Which is how I pulled the cards. 5, 7, 3. 5, 7. Don't love it. That's because I didn't complete the chord. Okay, without the extension. Da-da. Yeah, now it's nice. The volume's too low. Let me see if I can adjust that. Let me see if I can adjust the volume. How's this? How's this? How's this? That should hopefully be a big difference. No, I can't see my chords. Okay. 5, 7. Oh no, that's not 7, that's 6. That's why. 5, 7. 5. 7's a tricky chord to access on this instrument because it's missing a note. So I'm gonna do 5/6. This is tricky. Okay, without the extensions then. That could just be F minor though. But whatever. Oh, that's pretty. What if we do it in 6? Three note chords. Screw it. I can't find what I want to do. It all sounds nice, but it's just not it, you know? Maybe I should just try different chords. No, I want it to be these chords. Because I like that it's major. What if I start there? There we go, that's much better. shapes on the FOPME are weird. That's the thing, keep it simple. In 3. We did it! We found a thing. How exciting. Thank you for all of your moral support. It took me a long time to get there. But I got there. Alrighty. Where's this document? Here. Something in 3. Use this one. And get rid of those. Alrighty. So the chord was, what did we start on? C minor. So we're playing 1, 3, 4, all in the same time. Sorry, handpan. Sorry if you just heard that. Me hitting the handpan with my chair. God. Okay. So the right hand is playing 1 and 3. Guess the 3 should be on top. This is the boring bit where you can't see what I'm doing, because otherwise that would be giving the game away. So I'm not going to tell you. 1, 3, 4. It's a polyrhythm. Dum da ga da, dum da ga da. What polyrhythm is that? Shout out in the comments if you can get it. Dum da ga da, dum da ga da. What polyrhythm is that? Oh, my hot chocolate's gone cold because I got too in the zone. Da, da. I guess I could write that on 4 or on... Nice cup of tea. Well done, Phil. But what polyrhythm is that? If you know what I mean. It's not 3/4. It's not 3 against 4. It's the other one. Nice cup of. Nice cup of. Dum da ga da. Dum da ga da. One of the hands is doing 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, 3 against 2. Yeah, Carol of the Bells. Da, 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 da. Tune, by the way. If you haven't seen, Rosie and I did a cover. I was going to say a great cover, which is not very modest of me, but you know what? I think it's great. We did a cover of Carol of the Bells. I'm really proud of it. A year or so ago. It's on YouTube somewhere. You can find it on YouTube somewhere. Do check it out. We'll probably bring it back out again in winter. Okay, dum da ga da, dum da ga da, dum da ga da, dum da da, dum da ga da, dum da ga da, and then the other one. Oh, is it's completely different. Got to rewrite it all again. 2, 4, 3. So 2 and 4 on this hand. And then this hand is doing 3. Ba, ba. You don't need to be tiny though. Okay, why the boxes all be in a funny shape? I don't want it to be a funny shape. I want it to be a normal shape. Tune. Alright, so that happens 4 times. And then that happens 4 times. And it's just like dynamics and stuff. Just dynamics that make it good. It's the user that makes it good. Okay, this is F-Low Pygmy. Move this down a bit. Alrighty. Okay, so next step. We need another section and we need a fill. We need a cool fill. Have I got? Parallel's done. Let's highlight that. It's too early for carols. It's too early. It's too early. What did I just do? No. No, minor. Let's just do like a simple. Maybe it should be the other way around. And maybe it should be. goodness. Okay, well that's completely changed. Dum 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 dum. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be dum 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 dum. Huh? And then 3. And then 1, 3. For those of you who are just joining in, I'm currently composing for next year's HANDPANUARY. It's taking longer than usual because I've decided to go live. And also I'm just enjoying playing around with it. And I thought I would come live so that I can have some work buddies. So let me know what work you're up to right now. Let me know what you're, yeah. Let me know what you're up to. What you're doing while you're listening to this stream or watching this stream. Being productive, I hope. Or just chilling, having a cup of tea, whatever. Let me know. I'm currently writing the second HANDPANUARY piece, which will be on the F low pygmy, using these as inspiration, Rosie's chord cards. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, now I have to finalize the second part of the pattern. Wow, what a waste of a good hot chocolate. Such a shame. Check in with my... Sorry, just texting. Okay. Where was I? I think the next pattern's going to be in 6. I think... Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Well, we'll cross that bridge when I finalise the notation. Or I'll leave it as it is and we can all debate about it when January comes around. Are we in 3? Are we in 6? Amy wrote it in 3 and 6. What does that mean? Remember this moment when this comes up. Doesn't matter. It's however you feel it. Amazing. Eating porridge, chilling in the bath. God, I wish I could do both of those things. Maybe not porridge. I'm not a big fan of porridge. Sorry. I've got an empty can of Pringles taunting me. I ate a can of Pringles in 2 days, which is really bad. It's been a dark week. Oh, cool. Ayala is designing a logo. Wants to take up my handpan, listening to you play is helping me. Oops, sorry. Oh, good. No, good. You're not playing handpan. You're just doing the logo design that you should be doing. Excellent. Doing consignment payments for the people I sell books for. Cool. Hey, Sarah. Nice to see you here. Cool. And Duran's just hanging out because it's the morning where he is. Cool. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, what did I do? Oh, mate, that's so pretty. handpan, nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have to hope that people following this tutorial have 9 notes on their FLO Pygmy. I think most people have extended FLO Pygmies, right? I could write the extension in. Okay, let's get some notation in 6. Let's use this one to confuse people even further. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a. We'll talk about it when it comes around. Okay. Okay, so my left hand is playing 2, 4. Oh, but what if we keep it in the 3? Justin, hey. I mean, hey, bye. Have a great day. That's too challenging. Right. wish I had that note in the middle. Not that note. What note is that? D flat, probably. Well, anyway. I'm just going to write this down, and it's just going to be what it is. Don't think too hard about it, Amy, or you'll ruin it. Don't think too hard. Okay, I've changed my mind. Da. 1 and 2 and so 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Da. And then 2 and 3. Do, 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 do. And then it changes to da. No. Which way around? Yeah, let's do it that right. Ding, 2, ding, 2. Ding. 2. Ding. Oops. 2. Hey. I didn't know this was happening either. I just decided. Again, those of you who are just arriving, I'm planning some Hanuary patterns. I'm on the second one now. I've been going for an hour and a half. I'm only just on the second one because I keep going off on tangents. And that's what we're doing. I'm just writing out the notation. And while we're here, I'm inviting you to hang out with me and do whatever you're doing and just have me on in the background to... Basically, I need people to hold me accountable to actually get this work done, because I've been meaning to do this for a long time. It's ready to start. I'm ready to start filming HANDPANUARY. It needs to happen soon. And so you are my accountability buddies while I get this done. And in return, I can be your accountability buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4. I'm going to play you this once I've written it. Writing notation is my least favourite job in the world. I am more of a feeler than a reader, than a counter. For years I played handpan without knowing what I was doing until I decided to start teaching. I had to figure out what I was doing essentially in order to be able to portray and teach. And so actually this is not my comfort zone, writing notation, at all. That's why my notation is very visual and boxy. That'll do. And if I decide to change it, I can change it. Okay, and then we need a run-up. We need a fill. We need a handpan fill. You should call yourself Phil with an F. Phil. If you're still here, Phil. What about yeah, like a bring. Plucked chord. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and Dun, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Bring. And then this wants to be and if I don't know what I mean when I write it down, I can just come back to this live stream. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Checking back in with the chat. Hey Malcolm, thanks for being here. Wait, what? Stir fry with fish. Wait, what? What? Oh, you're making stir fry with fish. Incredible. Yeah, thank you, Phil. F-Slow Pygmy, yeah. This particular one is not an F-Slow Pygmy 19. This one is, it's only got 2 notes on the bottom, so it's a little bit cheaper. Well, the finish on this instrument they're not making anymore. This was a one-off. It's like a kind of dragon skinny type of thing. I don't know if you can see. They're not doing the finish like this, but you could ask for a custom layout. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is a 14 note. F-Slow Pygmy 14. So that will be cheaper than the 19. Yeah, I've got very few fully extended instruments actually. My Iamara is an Iamara 20, the crazy big one from IASA. And then I've got a couple from Mumi. Actually, all my Meridian pans are only part extended. I guess because, I don't know, just to go with, you know, purity of tone rather than extensions. All right. I think we have our second composition, and I think I will stop the live stream in a bit, not long after this now, because it's taken me an hour and a half to write 2 pieces, and this is gonna take a long time if I stay here. But I might come back again tomorrow or the next day or whenever, so keep an eye out. Let's see if this piece works. happy with that. Done. Check. Composed. Piece number 2. Do you happen to have a cleaning tutorial video? Yeah, somewhere way back in the backlog. Let me have a quick look. I cleaned my instruments while doing a Q&A. So it's kind of an everything video. Let me have a quick look for it. See if I can find it. It'll be somewhere. But yeah, that kind of marks that, folks. Thank you for hanging out with me. This has been super nice. I'm noticing that my voice is quite tired. So I'm gonna tune out. Check out, tune out. I'm gonna close off in a second. I'm just gonna find this video for Malcolm. I don't remember what it's called, so I'm just gonna scroll rather than search. Gosh, I've made a lot of videos. Yeah. Again, if you have any requests for HANDPANUARY, if you have any ideas or things that you want to do or questions that you have, please do ask away. I am currently in the process of composing for it. It'll probably be the next week or so that I'm working on that before I start actually recording, maybe. We'll see. So you've got some time to ask away. Where is this cleaning video? I've seen it recently. It was actually more recent than that. I'm going to check back in with the chat in a moment. I'm not actually looking right now. Here we go. Here it is. How to sound less like a beginner and other questions answered. I'll pop it in the chat here. But basically the short and long of it is if you have a stainless steel instrument, just wipe it down after you play. I actually don't do much cleaning of mine now unless I'm recording a specific video for a builder. I don't want them to see their handpan looking all mucky and gross, so I just wipe mine down with isopropyl alcohol or with stainless steel household cleaner. That's my favourite thing to use because I've got a spray of that, and that's what Meridian recommend as well anyway. So that's all I do, microfiber cloth, spray it, wipe it down. Better yet, just give it a quick wipe after every play. That's it. If you've got a nitrided instrument, then you will need some handpan oil. I use Phoenix oil. So again, clean it with the alcohol or the stainless steel cleaner, actually with the alcohol and the nitrided, and then pop the oil over it to seal it so you're stopping rust. Or watch that video. Malcolm, if you're asking the difference between a pygmy and a kurd, when I leave now, go back to about half an hour into this video, into this live stream. I talked about the difference between the two things there. So that question will be answered already. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for helping me get started with this. This was the push that I needed. I needed some company to get me going. Yeah, I really appreciate it. All right, gang. I'll see you again probably quite soon, maybe. Maybe I'll do this again. It's been a long time since I've done live streams, so if it's something you're interested in, I'll do it some more. But yeah, cool. Thanks so much. See you all very soon. Thank you.